guys, welcome back to the YouTube. So from highly request, today is going to be a what I eat in a day. So today is just like a base day. It's not a high day or a low day. So this is the day that I have the most, I guess. So I feel like that's pretty good. Today I made my coffee. I make my coffee every morning because I'm freaking obsessed with coffee. As some of y'all may know. If you're new here, I'm obsessed with coffee. So I'm so glad that he let me keep this in. I don't have to be super strict on my coffee right now because I am in a lean bulk. So I'm pretty much just like bulking. And it's just obviously not over sugary. And the only sugar I put in there is a teaspoon of brown sugar. That's not bad. And also, dude, I was looking the other day and I've had this, what the heck, cinnamon sugar, and it's fucking, it says sugar on it, right? So I was expecting it to have calories. It says 0 calories. I don't know if y'all can see or whatever. It says 0 calories on it, and I was like, hell yeah. So I started sprinkling this shit on like my other stuff, so that's awesome. I guess it's just like artificial flavoring and stuff, but yeah, so I'm just gonna bring y'all through what I eat in a day. Y'all might get a couple of training clips from me, so that'll be fun. But for now, I usually just like, as soon as I wake up, I drink my coffee and sit outside for like 30 minutes to an hour because I don't like to eat as soon as I wake up. So I'm gonna do that. So my base days are actually very similar to my high days. It's just the carbs are pulled down a little bit, just like mainly on rice. So what I have for breakfast, I have 2 eggs over 110 grams of beef. And I like it a lot better this way because I do not like eggs. And if I eat them this way, it's like, I can't really taste the egg that much. I only taste like beef. And it's like not as horrible. So I actually like really enjoy this meal. So I have that, and then I have 50 grams of oatmeal, which is practically just like one little packet of the Quaker oats with 100 grams of berries and 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. I didn't put the peanut butter in there today because sometimes I just like eat it. It depends on like the flavor of the oatmeal, but this is usually what I have for breakfast. My breakfast is actually one of my favorite meals of the day. I absolutely love it. So yeah, I'm gonna down this, and yeah. I just wanted to add something that I just started doing recently. I had done it before, but I've been trying to be more proactive about it. But journaling every morning about just like anything, about daily affirmations or what you want to work on, because I have so much time for myself to just be within my thoughts. So I was like, might as well just write them down, and it has actually improved my mental. So I feel like you guys should definitely take up on that too. Just like a little bit of your day. If you're just like chilling, get a fucking journal, get a diary, like write some shit down. It does help, because every time I do it, it has definitely always helped me. So just a little tip for you guys. I also always take my vitamins in the morning. I like to take them right after my first meal because I don't want to take a whole bunch of pills and vitamins before I eat because it's just going to make me feel I need to have my vitamins with a meal. So try to get that in. Also, glutamine, I know y'all see me put that in my coffee in the mornings. This helps with digestion. So this is extremely important. My coach is very big on digestion. He has put that in my plan to have in 3 times a day. Have it with breakfast, right after my pre-workout meal or my post-workout meal. It's my bad. And then right before bed. So this is huge, and that's why I got its own little like container for it, so like I can see it and make sure I get it in. So what I take in the mornings are a whole bunch. You know what? Instead of me just like going through and showing you guys one by one, I'm gonna take them all out and just show you. So I take these literally every day. Ashwagandha, DIM, collagen, vitamin C, magnesium, a multivitamin, fish oil, flaxseed, apple cider vinegar, L-carnitine, and D3s. So it is a huge freaking stack, but all of these are so important when bodybuilding or just for like your health in general. So they help with like recovery and just everything. So these are extremely important. This is also like my pre-workout stack, but we're gonna get into that later. So yeah, so taking these every morning is definitely a hassle. I did still take a bunch of vitamins vitamins and stuff and supplements when I was still powerlifting, but definitely not as many as I take now. So these are just all the ones that my coach has wanted to put me on. So yeah, but you know what? It's just a part of the process. So yeah. And since I do bodybuilding and I take all of these, does not mean that you have to. Will it benefit you? Yes. Yes, it will. But if I was to suggest literally any of these, fish oils would be very good because it helps with recovery very good. Ashwagandha, you do not have to take it, but it usually like really helps with like anxiety if you have it, and other benefits that I can't really think of, but I mainly take it for like anxiety and like mental. And apple cider vinegars, you also do not have to take these, but they really help with cholesterol and digestion and just like your immune system. What else would I suggest? Magnesium. Magnesium is a big one because that one is going to support not only like your bone health and your muscles, but it's going to help you sleep. So after I started taking that one, I seen a significant difference in my sleep. I can actually sleep throughout the night. Before, it was so hard for me to sleep. I just toss and turn all night. Now I just get up to pee every freaking 2 hours or so. I gotta pee so much. Anyways, but magnesium, definitely a big one. Every morning I give my kitty cats treats because vitamin time means treat time. Ain't that right, kitties? So they get treats. I'm on my second meal of the day and I'm currently about to go swimming. So that's fun. But I have 160 grams of chicken, chicken breast specifically, 75 grams of veggies, 225 grams of mashed potatoes, or just potatoes, sweet potatoes specifically, or I could substitute that with like 150 grams of rice. And then I've got pineapple and 80 grams of it. And pineapple is specifically supposed to help digestion, so that's why he has added it in. You're gonna see me eating this a couple times today. And also I'm having a Dr. Pepper. I've actually never tried this one, so let's see if I like it. I love this one. It's so sweet.
Yeah, I've had my girlfriend ask me a couple times, like,
this one's actually one of my favorites so far. Oh my god, I love this one. So I'm currently going to down this meal. And then I'm gonna go swimming. And then I'm gonna try to get my third meal in today. I might pack that one with me if I have time. And then I go to the gym.
Kill the lights, so baby close your eyes. The way you're looking at me, you got me mesmerized. Something I can't escape, feel like I'm lost in space. You got
So me and my friend decided to go swimming, but pretty much ended up on a hike. And I don't know, there she is, to this beautiful place. Really tell much, but we pretty much crawled all the way back up in there, and that was super fun. Making me want to go camping so bad. So, camping YouTube video? Don't hold me to that, but that would be really cool. Yeah, we're kind of just chilling. I'm probably gonna eat my third meal here today. I hope I got tan. So this angle is pretty crazy, but I brought my prep with me. Oh my god. So I have 3 rice cakes. So excited for these. And 160 grams of turkey. I could also sub this for chicken, but I like variety. Okay. 100 grams of berries of my choice, and then I brought a Jello just because. He said that I could have at least like 2 to 3 Jellos, sugar-free Jellos a day, because they're like literally 5 calories. It doesn't matter. I had also brought my hot sauce. I freaking love it. I don't know if I showed y'all earlier, but this hot sauce, the Taco Bell fire sauce, this is gonna be my saving grail when I start a bodybuilding prep. Oh my fucking god, this shit is so fucking good. And I also bought a Red Bull, and I have my water, of course. Look what I found in my bag. I forgot that I had this. This bag is what I used to take with me all the time when I used to work in a bar. Look what I found. These are caffeine pouches, bro. I remember when I had my caffeine overdose, I took one of these and I OD'd at my job. Yeah. Fun times, fun times. Yeah. So, we love that. Today has been so fun. I have been wanting to get into the water forever. And I finally did. And it's not just that, it's like outside. Just like getting outside into nature. I don't do it often. And I freaking miss it. Because if you don't know me, I am originally like a country girl. I grew up southern as hell in the woods of North Carolina. Pretty much. I was found under a rock when I was a baby. I'm just kidding, that's a joke. I would hope you think that's a joke. But I like to say that. Just a little old country girl. I was raised in a trailer. So just like stuff like this literally feels nostalgic for me. I love being out in nature. Like literally, look at my view right now while I'm eating my turkey. Come on, bro. Look how amazing. I love it. Guys, I'm gonna down this. Trying to get the abs. Look at that. They're coming in. Abs are coming in. Whoa, holy. I think I got a little burnt. Oh, snap. Hopefully this turns into a tan. Let's fucking go. Dude, my abs are coming in. Slay. Awesome. So I'm back home. I'm back in my kitchen. I'm all changed. Now it's time to go to the gym. It's currently 7:30, which is like a normal time for me to go to the gym anyway. So worked out perfectly fine. I had so much fun going out today. I have been wanting to go swimming so freaking bad, and that was a blast. So what I have for my pre-workout before I go to the gym, I take this liquid glycerol for better pumps. Pretty much just like a tablespoon of that in. And then I have my Intra EAAs for better hydration. And then obviously, we can't forget about creatine. I just have the regular Equate Walmart brand. All creatine is creatine, bro, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, that's what goes in my shake. I had an energy drink earlier, so I'm not gonna really worry about pre-workout. I usually am not a big pre-workout girl. I also haven't found a good one that I like. I usually take this Panda Must. It's like okay. I'm actually not the biggest fan of it, but I put it in there sometimes. So that's my shake. I also get, usually on my high days, I get 2 Rice Krispies, but since today's base day, I'm gonna have 2 rice cakes and 2 tablespoons of honey. And that's what I have pretty much for my pre-workout snack. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna head to the gym now. It's a push day. Let's get it. So I'm home from the gym. I had an amazing workout. Now I have my favorite freaking meal, my post-workout meal. And all that this is literally just whey drip and banana. But it tastes literally just like I'm eating like cake or cookie batter or whatever. So the whey protein that you get freaking matters. I'm gonna tell you that much. It matters. I use the farm fed, specifically Accent Sledge, and since it's banana I use the peanut butter, but the marshmallow milk is also extremely freaking good. But how you make it is a little bit of water, I don't know if you can see that, and mix it up. And you want literally like a batter consistency. See, I didn't add enough. So you slowly add more. You don't want to have a whole bunch. You don't want your whey drip too watery, or it's not going to be as good. You literally have to like perfect your craft. See, I added just enough. This is literally freaking perfect. You want it just like that. And then, I get my banana and just chop her up in there. And then I like to add that cinnamon sugar because I'm extra AF. And sometimes cinnamon as well. But I like to add a shit ton of this. I'm gonna add a little bit of cinnamon. And literally that's it. It looks like freaking dog food, but I promise it is amazing. I really hope that like when I start a cut, my coach puts something like this in here. It literally, it's giving cake. I'm assuming that he will, but like, oh my God. You wanna know another way that I could eat this? Literally, I could make like a ninja creamy out of it. All I would have to do is just like put my protein, my whey protein in almond milk and just like freeze it, make a ninja creamy, and then eat it with my banana. Literally the best freaking thing ever. Oh, and I have glutamine with this meal. And then I have glutamine before I go to bed, right after my last meal. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna eat this one, let this one digest and hang out for a little bit. And then I eat my last one. So I got my last meal of the day. I have 175 ground beef, 150 rice, 75 veggies, and 80 grams of pineapple. I'm gonna down this, and then I'm gonna take a shower and go to bed, because I'm extremely exhausted. Yeah. So if you haven't already, like the video, drop a silly comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much.